Hey everyone, so if you've never seen me before or this is your first time visiting this channel, hello, my name is Brian and welcome. Before you do anything, today is currently November 1st, so first off, happy November. But the second thing is 7 days from now, so next Tuesday, it is going to be November 8th, which is also Election Day. So make sure, and I cannot stress this enough, that if you are not registered to vote, that you are registered to vote by November 8th, and you find out where exactly the voting is going to be taking place in your district, and you go out and you vote. You vote, you vote, you vote. Because we cannot have Donald Trump as the leader of this country. There's no way. There are a myriad of reasons that I could give in this one video right now of why Donald Trump should not be president, but that would take up probably this entire video. But the point I'm trying to make is he is not a person who I want to see run this country. He's not a person that embodies what we stand for and all of the progress that we've made up until this point. We cannot let him be president. He will take us so many steps backwards in the wrong direction, and he's going to ruin everything that we have done up until this point, which is actually a lot. If we really take a moment and see, and weigh out all of the positive and the negative things, we tend to look at more of what is negative about different aspects of life. But this is something where we really need to think about who is going to be best suitable for running this country. This person is going to be watching over all of us here in the United States. You've watched the debates. I hope you watched the debates, because even if they don't really mean that much to you because of the candidates, they're still important. Whether it be Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, because at this point there's not going to be any changing of minds in terms of who someone is going to vote for. But just make sure that on November 8th, and you are out where you need to be and you are getting your vote in. Every single vote counts. I will leave all the links that you need down below, so make sure that on November 8th you get out there and you do what's right for this country. So to shift over to the real topic of today's video, I want to talk about something called mental momentum. So recently I have been tweeting out these daily motivational excerpts that I've been finding just to give myself, an extra boost and give some of my friends and followers that boost just to get throughout the day. If you're in school or you're working or both, it can get to be really stressful. So I've been trying to, ease that stress a little bit just so that people have something nice to look at on their timelines. And like I said, so that I can have that extra kick for the day. And his name is Ralph Marston, I believe is how you pronounce it. And he has this website called greatday.com. And this is not sponsored at all. I don't even think he's even going to see this video. But if you do see this video, hey Ralph, my name is Brian, and I really, really, really enjoy your website. I really appreciate that you have something like that out there for people who do need the motivation or that extra oomph to get through the day. So I really do appreciate it, because it has been helping me, wake up earlier, get more things done, and just, be in a better mood throughout the day. I feel like every time I wake up in the morning, I always am like, I have to do this, I have to work, I have a test, or I have a test coming up. And I'm always thinking about all of the negative aspects of my day, or at least the things that stress me out, instead of waking up, taking a deep breath and just, focusing on the positive aspects of what my day could come out to be. When I sat down and thought about what my mental momentum was from, the start of, I guess we'll say, high school up until now, I definitely would have to say that it wasn't really good. Are you thinking about more of the negative aspects of things, or are you being optimistic, and are you thinking about all of the positive things that can come out of the decisions that you make and the life that you were given? Those are the questions that you have to sit down and you have to really assess in terms of where you want to go mentally. Do you want to spend your entire life stressing out, being sad, being anxious, being overwhelmed by everything, when you can just sit down and say, hey, things are stressful, things suck, but things are going to be okay. I just need to take a deep breath, maybe count to 10, start over, and think positive. One thing that I like to do is I like to pause and ponder. And what that means is that I like to sit and I do still think about all of the things that I have to get done. And you can do this by getting a planner, having a journal. If you're good at keeping things in your head, make that mental checklist in your head. But I like to sit and assess everything that I have to get done for the day. But instead of focusing on why those things stress me out and why those things overwhelm me and make me anxious, I like to think about the positive outcomes and the reasons why I do the things that I do on a daily basis. So for example, filming. I'm filming right now. Perfectly fine. It's like I'm talking to, friends sitting right across from me at like a coffee shop or something. Very casual, very laid back. I feel nice about it. But other days, instead of thinking, well, I have to get filming done before this time, I have to get filming done and then do homework or this or that, just think about the real reasons why, I have to think about the reasons why I decide to film in the first place. It's because I love YouTube and I love the reason why it exists and I love why people use it and I love everything about it. And that's why I choose to, sit down and record or drive around in my car and, find different places to get footage of and take pictures and this and that, because that's what I enjoy doing. I find peace and serenity from doing that. And that type of mindset is something that I like to, reinforce with other aspects of my life, such as work and school and all the stuff that stresses me out at home. If I continue to, pause and ponder, then my mental momentum will slowly start shifting in a better direction, and I'll feel better about myself, and I'll feel more refreshed, and I'll have a more positive outlook on life. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want anybody who's watching to just use this idea of mental momentum and think about what that means in terms of you, and if that's a good or bad thing. And if it's a bad thing, what are the things you can do to make that better? What kinds of things in your mental state of mind do you have to tweak and modify to make your mental momentum soar in the right direction? The main points of this video is mental momentum and pausing and pondering and figuring out what that means in terms of you, and if it's bad, what can you do to make it better? If it's already good, good for you. Keep doing that and help your friends and help your family do those same things, and we'll all be nice, happy people. We'll be nice, we'll be happy, there will be no drama, at least in your life. And things will start looking up. I really hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching this video and for subscribing or just, coming to my channel in general. That means the world to me. If you want to see more of me that's not, here on YouTube, I left the link to my Twitter and the link to my Instagram and Facebook down below. So feel free to go check those out and you can get to know me a little better. I have tons and tons and tons of content coming your way, so if you aren't subscribed or you don't follow me on any of my social medias, make sure you do so down below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Happy November, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.